I just got these 3 knives in the mail from Alex, my good friend from Alex's Knife Box. Actually, they came to me via Metal Complex. You may have just seen these knives on his channel, and they are amazing. Thank you, Alex, for entrusting me with these treasures. They are gorgeous. And one of these knives is, well, I've been talking about it for ever since I've laid eyes on it as the perfect folding knife. This is the first time I've ever had it in hand, and sadly I will have to pass it along in a week or two. I have a knife coming in that I want to compare this to that is kind of in a different genre and yet the same genre. So I'm going to hold on to this for a couple of weeks there, Alex, maybe 2 weeks. Anyway, let me show these off. You don't want to look at these boxes. I'll start with a knife. It's the Olamic Busker, I believe. This is a knife that I've ragged on for being ugly, and I have it in hand, and it is a gorgeous little piece of jewelry, pocket jewelry. Look at that. That is Damascus on the clip and on the collar there, and some sort of crazy treatment. And there's a Damascus inlay, some crazy treatment to the titanium. I'm not sure what that is. It reminds me a little bit of orange peel, a little bit, or like frost on glass. And it's beautifully anodized. This gorgeous backspacer. It looks like gold. I don't know what it. I mean, I don't think it's gold. I think it's polished, anodized lusciousness. It's a front flipper, and it's got this cool little blade and has great ergonomics. So I don't know why I've always looked sideways at this knife, but it is amazing, and I think that's why Alex sent it to me. I think he was tired of me joking about it, and he was like, no, you have to experience it. And it is truly a gorgeous knife, and I'm not sure how much it costs, but I'm sure it's worth every penny. It is been given a level of individual attention that is very impressive. So Olamic Cutlery, I'd look forward to speaking to Eugene at some point. We've traded emails. Well, we did a while ago, and I would love to talk to them about their process, because it seems like each one gets very, very special attention. The next is a Cheburkov from Russia, and I'm not sure the model name of this. If I could read Russian, that could be easily solved. So anyone who can read Russian, tell me what this says, please. You're like, oh, maybe that's the information. Well, let me show you the knife. You didn't come here for the box or the card. Okay. I'm always talking about, oh, carbon fiber. This is the kind of carbon fiber I can get behind. I've held one other Cheburkov, the Bear, a big titanium Bowie. I did a short video on this channel, and it had the same level of fit and finish and just impeccability to it. Let's open this up. I believe this is on, I think this is on washers. It feels like it's on washers. This incredible blade, I am not sure what's up with it. I have to talk to Alex. It's some sort of San Mai. I'm not sure what the core is, but I love how it's revealed, how the layers of steel are revealed through the angle of that grind, which, by the way, this is a crown spine. This is a nice thin blade stock, and it is a pretty broad blade, so the edge and behind the edge, it's very, very, very thin. Yeah. Just a thing of beauty. Whoops. I love the bronzed hardware. I love the single thumb stud. This is definitely a right-handed knife. Liner lock, just a beautiful knife. I'm gonna have to get more information on that. I'll do a video on each one of these, and this is gonna be a fun one to do size comparisons with, because there are a lot of cool little knives in that realm, and I think I'm getting a couple in the mail shortly that will compare nicely to this in a more sort of budget realm. So you have the Busker by Olamic, you have the Cheburkov's something, and now, you know, if you know Alex's collection, you probably know what this is. But this is the Brian Nadeau made Sharp by Design Archnemesis. Just an incredible knife. But what is so unique about this incredible large knife is that it is a dagger. By the way, that that pops out amazingly with his own sort of detent system. So yeah, you have two very, very sharp edges coming to an extremely keen point. Now, I am not going to carry this in the kitchen. I'm not going to carry this over the cement floor in my basement. I am not going to do anything crazy with this knife. Oh, because that point, I could just, if this, yeah, I'm not even gonna say the words. But you know my history with points. Look at that. Such a beautiful knife. Now, this is a custom that Alex had made by Brian, and Alex sent him this material. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Rephira Noble, something like that, and it's a glow-in-the-dark. Let's see if we can do this. It glows in the dark. I don't want to walk across the room to hit the... All right, when I do the main review of this, or not review, when I do the main gush session about this knife, I'll show it off and make it glow and everything. But this is just a sublime knife. I mean, I've always said it looks perfect to me, and having it in hand, it is perfect. It feels perfect. It's built perfectly. It is a perfect design. It's perfectly symmetrical, almost. Well, not on that side, but on that side. And it is just gorgeous. Look at it. I mean, it just looks amazing. And if you come up close to it, there's a very, 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 very fine sort of knurling pattern, cross-hatch pattern that goes seamlessly, you know, across these seams. But you don't feel that at all. I love his pivot, Brian Nadeau. Look at the chamfering on the quillion here. I mean, this knife makes me queasy. I think I'm gonna, no, just kidding, Alex. I really would weep and cry if anything happened to this ever. So I'm keeping this locked up. Worry not. That's something you got to get used to with a folding dagger. See, I've never held I've never had or held the Hinderer dagger, and this is my first folding dagger with double edges. And yeah, you just have to get used to using the quillion to shut it. And not for nothing. Oh, I think you can wave this out of your pocket too. Look at that. Oh yeah. So, yeah. John Wick knife. Oh man, look at that. It wasn't used in the movie, but it should be. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4¼ inches of daggery goodness. All right. Well, I know I'm going on about this, but it's hard not to. So stay tuned for the review of it. I have something coming in the mail that will make a great and relevant comparison. And no, it's not the Hinderer Maximus. That would be cool. All right, well, Alex, thank you so much for this loaner, metal. Thank you so much for sending them along, so beautifully packaged. And keep your eyes peeled for upcoming videos talking about each one of these on their own. All right, take care.